What's up, everybody? How are y'all doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. I am. It's finally spring. See this beautiful shit out here? Y'all see this? Springtime or summertime in the A is really no place I'd rather be. Everybody is doing well out there. And this is actually nature's new year. For those of you that don't know, if you ain't that conscious, no, I'm just playing. But this is actually nature's new year. And we've crossed over into new beginnings. And so this is the perfect time to talk about detoxing, that spring cleaning, mind, body, and spirit. But first, I want to shout out to all of my womb sisters. How are you guys doing? I'm glad to see you guys. We got a lot of new members in the womb school, and I'm actually glad to see and connect with so many black women that want to start changing their life, mind, body, and spirit, because that's what this season is about. So I want to really share with you guys some very effective tips for spring cleaning, mind, body, and spirit. I know if you guys are following me on Facebook, you see a lot of those detox juice fast and 3-day detoxes that I'm giving you guys. I'm giving y'all the keys to freaking life. People that's dealing with allergies, people that's dealing with cancer, HIV, any ailment, because at the root of all of those ailments are mucus. And so all of the detoxes that I'm giving for free on my page, I'm giving you the full recipes. You can start detoxing your body. Very easy. But that's not all there is to detox, is there? You have to also detox your mind. You have to also detox your spirit. And I've been seeing some shit online that troubles me. It really does. It troubles me. It troubles my spirit. And all this shit that we see online, we don't have to ingest it. We just don't. We don't have to bring that into our systems, into our bodies. We don't have to accept it either. And I'm thinking about, for one, trauma porn. When you keep ingesting this bad news, watching these white men attack black women, watching them acquit these police officers, listen here, that will have your mind and your emotions so toxic you won't be able to see the beauty around you, because it's time to make some moves forward. It's not time to keep saying, oh, wow, I'm shocked, I'm outraged. You either gonna go start busting some heads, or you're gonna get quiet and start your plan. I, for one, am starting my plan. If you want to have a plan to go ahead and change your whole life, this is the time to do it. This is nature's new year. And this is another thing I want to address with you guys. I'm actually dealing with a lot when it comes to our people and how we look at who we are and what we have to offer. If you guys are not dealing with your own trauma and your own emotional baggage, you cannot expect to rise. You cannot expect to level up. You can't expect to go to where that place where you've been trying to get to for years and years and years is gonna keep eluding you, because that baggage is holding you down. Those secrets that you won't tell, those secrets about yourself, those habits that are self-sabotaging. It's time to get rid of those. That's what this season is for. This is spring cleaning. It's not just your house. And let me talk to y'all real quick too about your houses. A lot of y'all keep very nasty houses. I know a lot of people in my family are hoarders. We got a lot of hoarders in the black community that don't want to admit it. But you have to start cleaning up your space, because when you clean your space in the spiritual realm, that starts to open up the doors of abundance for you, because it says that you're not afraid to let anything go. It's a lot of people that are still holding on to things that they need to let go. This is people, this is relationships, this is shit that you got in your closet. If you ain't worn it in the last 6 months to a year, give it away. Start to create some positive karma. Start to make some deposits in the karmic bank of the universe. Give it away to somebody. Release it. Those things that you've been holding on to, the issues you've been holding on to, the hurt you've been holding on to, it's time to let that shit go now. If you've been wanting that new relationship, and this is for men and women too, your soul ties that you still have connected with those other people, you can't really get outside of your head and have a real conversation about life without blaming the black woman or blaming the black man. that says that you have a lot of unresolved issues. You got these soul ties that are still connected to those experiences, to those people, to that trauma, all of those lovers. And remember, you got to multiply all the baggage that you pull in from each spiritual encounter when you have sex. Multiply that from for all the other people that you've slept with. If you don't want to think about this, it's up to you. But this is just the truth. This is why we get to be 30, 40, 50, 60 years old in our life and still aren't making progress. And I talked to a lady the other day. She was so honest. And she said, you know what, Art? You know, she was starting with the womb health and womb cleanse and STD detox, because I assume that everybody's having sex, and everybody that is sexually active and everybody that cares about their womb or their genitals even, they need to be doing STD detox for real, for real. But I was talking to her about that, and she said, you know, this is not my first time doing any type of wellness program, and I'm not new to herbs, but I know I need help with my eating. A lot of you need help with your eating habits. What you're eating is flaring up all of those parasites, all of the stuff in your blood, all the toxicity. The stuff that you're eating is making it worse. So it can never, you know, calm down. It's really like a raging fire inside of you. And this is how I explained it to her, and I explained it to a lot of people. When you eat so much acid forming foods and mucus based foods like Dr. Saper was talking about, you form a fire inside of your body. Your pH balance is off, is more acidic. So those key lines and those alkaline based foods, you know, and even alkaline based herbs even, and taking herbs that are specific to certain organs of your body, that will help get your body from that mucus acid state to an alkaline state. And as he taught us, when you can get your body to an alkaline state, disease cannot exist in a body that is in a state of alkaline, okay? So I want you guys to really take this seriously, even your eating, because you can't sit up and eat the same things and expect a different result. That's not going to work, guys. And I know we do that a lot. And I know you hear me preaching this over and over and over again. I actually made a post in the womb school. If you guys need a food accountability partners, people that are newly transitioning vegan, vegetarian, you don't know what to eat, you on a budget, all that kind of stuff, you need to get an accountability partner, or even sign up for the detox program. If you're serious about changing your health, y'all will go to the movies and drop $100-some, and I got $20, $30, $40, $100 stuff that you can afford. But what is your health worth, though? Or what are you willing to invest? Everybody's sick. I keep seeing everybody's sick. So even in a mental level, what are you willing to let go? What are you willing to stop eating? Are you willing to go through inventory of your kitchen right now? Are you willing to take inventory of what you eat around the clock? That's what detox is about. Being accountable for what's going on. When you have your detox journals, everybody that's in the indigenous, community-based indigenous detox program, you have to keep up with your journals. You have to keep up with your team partners. What are you eating? What are you drinking? Because a lot of people want to go silently off and do their own thing, eat all the stuff that's not working. I see a lot of y'all eating the same poisonous proteins, got chicken, cheese, all types of shit. Mucus, 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 dairy, dairy, dairy. You may as well shoot yourself in the goddamn foot. If you gonna still eat like that, if you're gonna be eating mucus-based foods, you have to introduce herbs that are anti-inflammatory, because that's not your friend, okay? Mucus and cheese and dairy and those poisonous proteins, unless you done bought it off a farm, because there's nothing wrong with eating meat, guys. Let me say that. Nothing wrong with eating meat. From an indigenous perspective, our ancestors were not vegan, okay? But they didn't eat a lot of meat. They had no need for it. They would maybe mix up little portions of it in rice and beans and things like that. But we eat way too much meat, and then the meat we eat is poisonous. It's filled with bovine growth factor, steroids, hormones, feces, all types of shit. This is poisonous shit. Although to you it smells good on a barbecue grill, but when you go in a doctor's office for all of these silly little diseases that you can easily reverse, when I say, well, just cut that protein out, you can't do it. You can't do it. If I say cut out this TV show, cut out this toxic behavior, a lot of y'all can't do it. Cut out the need to blame the black man for everything, holding grudges. I asked the sister, I say, and when we talk about womb cleansing, whoever you having sex right now with, y'all ain't even no status. You don't know what you are. Baby, your womb is being violated right now because one of the principles of womb cleansing, and this goes for men too, because everybody has a spiritual and energetic womb. If you, one of the last principles was only accept energy into your womb from men that support you. You don't know who this nigga is, what y'all building, what he is to you. Well, you know, he say he not sleeping with other people, and she say, y'all don't even have a solid foundation. So you cannot be building anything with integrity on a shaky foundation. It's not established in truth. It's not established by your ancestors. I'm sorry, y'all. So whoever you fucking, more than likely, you're violating your womb. You're violating your sexuality. If you are fucking with people that you don't know have been approved by your ancestors, that's a part of detox as well, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh, I know to you that you think that dick is good, but it's really not. It's really fucking up your life. That pussy's fucking up your life. Those habits are fucking up your life. And that's what we want to get to the bottom of so we can move forward. We trying to blast forward. Well, Art, I tried that. I tried getting online, but I ain't meet nobody. Well, baby, you got all that baggage and weight on you. You don't even know how you look online to the opposite sex. Brothers, I've seen so many of y'all toxic profiles too. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. When you talk to them in person, they so scary. Y'all have been buck broken. It's a lot of spiritual detox y'all have to do as well before you even get out there. You still trying to take off with all of this baggage from your prior job, your prior failure, your prior childhood issues. This is why it can't take off. And I hope I'm making myself very clear. Those habits, that spiritual shit, that church you've been going to, those ideologies that still ain't did shit. This is why I see people in Birmingham doing the same shit. They scared to stop going to church. They really scared. They scared to stop going to church. And if you're an African, there are only 3 dimensions you need to concern yourself with, and we're in one of which is nature. Nature, spirits, and ancestors. Honey, they too scared to even talk about altars and shrines and divinations. But they got a whole bloodline from their grandmama's grandmama who been going through the same shit with men, going through the same shit with her self-esteem, going through the same issues. It's just coming on down, trickling on down the bloodline to you. And you don't think any of that stuff is important. So you go to these therapists. They can only tackle what? Just the mental realm? Well, you leaving out a whole damn realm and we're imbalanced. How will you start to clean up the spiritual stuff? So we got the mental, what you taking in. I'm not going to continue to take in this negative news. I don't have to see these women on their post angry at men, cussing anybody out. I'm letting them go. So do you guys. Y'all need to let them go too. With your bodies, if y'all not moving your bodies, if you're not willing to let go the foods that you eating that's taking you down, you're going to be forced to reckon with the truth of what's going to happen if you don't stop. That's the other thing about this. You can't play. When nature shifts, you got to shift with it. It's time for a change. And if you still doing the same shit in a new season, it's going to be very uncomfortable. If you walking around right now with your winter coat on, gloves on, the seasons change to spring, you're going to be hot. You're going to be uncomfortable. You're not going to be able to move with ease and flow like somebody that actually prepared for the shift and that's moving with the shift. Those of you that already see and already got those little indicators and those signs in your life, you talking with your ancestors, you know what to look for. You know how to shift when the vibe is saying shift. You know how to drop people off when they need to be dropped off. Y'all feeling pretty good right now. And it's going to take some adjusting to get into this new season. Because as you're in a new season, now you got to do a new thing. Now you got to learn a new habit. You have to have a new behavior. You're going to even probably have a new circle of people. Okay? So I want to thank you guys for subscribing and joining me today. But it's a beautiful damn day. And it's a damn good time to start some new shit. When I tell y'all I'm embarking on the biggest thing of my life right now. The biggest thing of my life right now, and you can only approach things like this with courage, for whatever you're doing, you got to approach it with courage, and you have to approach it with no dead weight on you. It's going to be scary because you're going to be seeing some shit that you tried to bury all winter long, but it's starting to bling. It's starting to sprout. Every seed you've sown, all the shit you've been doing, it's starting to sprout right now. Some of y'all don't have shit. Some of y'all don't like what you see and sprout up. Some of y'all harvest, it's some new shit really popping. Some of y'all gonna try to stay eating the old crop, and you'll die as a result because you don't know how to shift with the new season. So those are some really good steps to start spring cleaning your life, mind, body, spirit. Look at those 3 areas, guys. If you need any help, if you're a woman and you need to start growing mind, body, spirit, cleaning up your life, mind, body, spirit, join the womb school. If you are a man or woman that know your body need to get on the right track, you need to get on a detox program. I've shared stuff for free on my page. And that habit y'all have of asking people stuff over and over again when they've given it to you, I got stuff for free that you can do to reverse cancer, to start, taking down those outbreaks if you have herpes, to start bringing those type of viruses in remission. I mean, we got all types of stuff for free on my page, but it's what you're willing to do, okay? So thank you guys for joining me. Be sure to like and subscribe to this video and this channel, and I appreciate all of your support. If you have any questions, be sure to reach out, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.